It's called Tears for Palestine. There is a story you may need to know, just in case you claim some victim status or superior wisdom. We are poets, so we listen to stories. One of us went to Gaza and the West Bank, came back with horror stories of conditions there, and Palestinian desires to have a cultural centre, where art, poetry, music and dance might be taught and shared. But monies were needed for the building, a positive vision that we all shared. The host of Rudamar Open Mic helped organise several benefits for such a purpose, and we all donated our tiny widow's mites to share peace in the best way we knew how. She went back to Palestine with several thousand of our poets' dollars, and building commenced. Israeli jets bombed that centre, and it remains in rubble. So when you point fingers, remember those Palestinians who wish peace, are peaceful, being bombed now, over 100 civilian bodies stacked on someone's conscience. They too were innocent. How will you bring them back to life? Bomb another mosque? Free poem, who wants it? Who's brave enough to... Oh, it's yours. There we go. Fresh tea. Enjoy. It's yours. Who's next? Okay, that's it. I can just see silent poets. Bodies stretched out there saying it's too cold, so I'll warm you up. 2 weeks ago, on page 73 of the Austin Chronicle, part of this poem was published. And I say part because, Ron, the whole truth will never be published, will it, Ron? Ron, my hero, he's here. Yes, come on. It's all right, Ron. It's all right. Come on. I didn't mean to actually embarrass you. I embarrassed myself.
You only get a cup of coffee.
Okay, yes, okay, go on. Here it goes. The power of poetry to clear a room. Faster than chemical weapons. It can clear a room faster than, say, concentration camp. Okay. Seasonal meditation. My father, jailed for drunkenness, fed badly by the Salvation Army. They also tried to hector him to Christianity, insult to abuse. Yet I applaud those ringing bell volunteers, filling Lock Street buckets in Austin, dressed like some mythical Santa, adding to your largesse. I have friends with cancer. They live with it well. They do not hate anyone. It may be random why they suffer so. Their bravery thrills me with admiration. It is wise to love as you are, so as to praise all creation. My mother works in a Catholic charity shop for years. She's a volunteer training other volunteers. She watches as charity turns corporate, paid bosses higher prices, and the poor cannot afford to pay for what was donated free anyway. My musician friend volunteers for Monkey Wrench Books. His day job is with Goodwill, whose sole virtue is hiring crazy folk like him, whose high prices deter many from sharing the wealth already given. And you and I were begged from personally out here on Congress tonight. I carry water and food in my car, give these personally for those brave enough to stand up to winter weather in the APD. Your letterbox is crammed with letters from organisations who claim some virtue by taking our widows' mites, exploiting them overseas for wells and starvation. The poor will always be with us, but why are we so exploited? Why are we so extorted? I used to collect clothing for charity. I thought at first it was for those with none. I later learned it was a corporate contract for shredding. All charities got was a minimal donation. I saw all those clothes given in good faith made into industrial rags. And this is the part that was in the Chronicle. From here on, this part was published. I am wary of all businesses who beg. So when banks and car companies steal billions from our trust funds, yet say we can't afford universal health care, I for one wish all giving to become personal, one-on-one. I'm happy to feed my Jesus on street corners. My Buddha businessman better wait in line. This is the season of gift giving. Gifting is a choice as pure as air, and I am happy to give you this poem in the trust that you will choose who gets your next best. In this season where we're all under test, and failure is a mark of resources kept by those who have far too much and are much less generous. Giving is an art form, like everything else. Give of yourself.